Hi, I'm Michelle White with the Liberty Nation Newsbreak. Senators debated the Republicans' Save America Act on Saturday. The bill would require voters to prove U.S. citizenship at the time of registration and to show ID at the polls. Recent polling shows 71% of Americans support the measure, including half of rank-and-file Democrats. But Senate Democrats have raised a string of arguments against the measure, including disenfranchising Black and young Americans and married women. Rhode Island Senator Jack Reed argued that the law would give the federal government too much power, that existing law is sufficient to prevent cheating, and that cases of non-citizens voting are rare.
None of these people should have voted, and they should be punished for breaking the law. But we are talking about a handful of votes. We do not need a complete overhaul of our election systems and to potentially strip millions of American citizens of voting rights when the evidence demonstrates that this purported law is already addressed by current law.
I will check to make sure, but I will bet $5, a lot of money where I come from, that Rhode Island is one of those states that defiantly refuses to share their voter registration data. So how in the heck are we supposed to enforce the law when they make it impossible to enforce the law? It is unknown and it is unknowable. This is like, I guess it's like the ancient Egyptians telling the children of Israel that they had to make bricks without straw. Can't be done. But they're just fine with that.
Utah Senator Mike Lee sponsored the bill and called many of Reed's arguments, quote, a lie. Lee cited a provision of the bill that says if a voter didn't have any of the required documentation of citizenship or identification, they need only attest to the facts of their birth, naturalization, or marriage, and the burden would fall on the state to verify their statements. Republicans say the bill makes it easy to vote and difficult to cheat. Democrats also blocked an amendment by Republican Senators Marsha Blackburn and Tommy Tuberville that would protect girls in women's sports. The Senate will reconvene on Sunday at noon. Lee promises to keep debating until the Save America Act passes. I'm Michelle White. For more on this story and others, check out Liberty Nation News at libertynation.com.